So let's talk about beliefs. We know that this thing is about belief, right? We know that our collection and our collective of consented beliefs are how we experience the world and how we experience others, how we experience limitations, how we experience limitlessness, how we experience what it means to pay the taxes, how we experience what it means to fall in love, how we experience what happens within when our car breaks down on the side of the road. That is all within, but it's also shaped and contoured and developed by every single belief that we've ever been trained, conditioned, or just simply agreed to, right? But those beliefs are always happening on two levels. And this is very important, okay? You're never just dealing with one belief anyhow. If you followed my work or if you're in my coaching program, then you'll know that I actually argue that one belief is never one belief. It's usually 4 or 5 different beliefs that we cohesively pretty much accept as one, which is not really helpful to us, because this is why sometimes we can manifest and then another one of those beliefs that have been connected to this seemingly singular belief is manifesting something else for us. So what does this mean? So we have to understand that the belief itself also operates not just as 3 or 4 separate beliefs, but also operates on 2 levels. Now, for those listening, this may sound like it's overcomplicated, but I guarantee you there is science and neuroscience and psychology behind what I'm sharing and what I'm sharing in these videos. And I'm happy to share all of that research. But it's very, very key to understand all of these different things that I'm sharing, because then you can optimize. Then you can become advanced. Then you can take all of your power back, not just part of it, right? Because if we are leaking our power to, seemingly 3 or 4 beliefs, then that's taking needless power away. And that's what this is all about as well, getting your power back, realizing that you're the operant power. But how do you control it? Well, the gift that you've been given is your self-concept, which is really, again, a collection of beliefs and values and perceptions and reactions. So beliefs always work on 2 fundamental levels, always. One is called the macro. The other is called the micro. So in the previous video, I talked about how if you have, let's say, a belief that love is hard, let's say that's the macro. So what do I mean when I say macro? It's a general belief about life. Maybe you've watched enough handful of movies. Maybe you've watched your mom and dad struggle. Maybe you've watched a favorite person in your life, end up developing a worldview that you've accepted as true. And that is love is hard. Love is difficult, right? Love takes time and love is a waste of time, right? So you become bitter. But then there's a desire within you, and that's the micro. Okay, and the desire from within you is, I want to be loved. I want to be accepted. I don't want to be lonely, right? I want to find meaning in a relationship with somebody else. Here's the thing. You might also end up getting with that desire, that micro desire from within, but then what's going to end up happening is that micro desire is going to be shaped by the macro desire, which is love is hard. So then you might have found somebody who you really love and appreciate and value, but then your relationship is extremely hard, or they leave, or you leave, or it's a hot and then cold relationship, right? It's like a broken tinder. So it is something that you want to develop, is this awareness that no matter what you're developing in terms of your beliefs, whether they're good beliefs or bad beliefs, they're always working on 2 levels. So if you are working, let's say, on trying to get a new house, let's say you want to manifest a house, okay? That desire is going to work on 2 levels all the time. So the micro is, I want to feel happy and I want to feel safe or protected, or I want some place for my family, or I just want a roof over my head, or I want the fun of having friends over, or whatever the end goal is for you, right? Because we always go to the end. Whatever the end goal is for you is going to be guided also by the macro, which is, oh, there's a housing crisis. Oh, houses are so expensive. Oh, you know what? I'm always going to find a bad neighborhood, or whatever it is. So then you're going to get what you want, but it's going to be developmentally shaped by the larger belief. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to actually go in and say, oh man, like, so you want to create a scene where you're developing not only the beauty and the fun and the serenity of having your own garden in your house or whatever it is that you want that's important to you, but then you also want to develop the macro, which is, I feel safe in this neighborhood. Maybe a neighbor comes over and gives you something, or whatever it is that actually deals with the macro as well. So you never just want to create a scene out of the micro. You want to create a scene out of the macro and the micro. They both feed each other. And that is how your beliefs develop. That is how you experience what you're experiencing now. That is how you will experience what you'll experience tomorrow, and so on and so forth. So all of these videos are designed to help you become an architect, to actually take the power out of the operant aspect of who you are. That's why Neville says you're the operant power, because that operant, that operator that you are, the creator, has power naturally. So you want to learn how this works on every level. And that's what my coaching program is all about. We really, really do deep dives, and we have so many clients who have so many great results and who walk away excited and empower and live in the designed life that they themselves feel like they now have power to control and create. So thank you for listening. Much love to you all. Get in touch if you want more information about the packages and programs that we develop here. And it's all for you guys. We believe in this. We believe in you. So definitely invest in yourself, because you deserve your desire.